A source close to Amber, 33, told the U.S. Sun that the Teen Mom star, who had been living at rental properties since was arrested for domestic violence in 2019, is finally returning to the home that she owns at the end of this month. Amber appears to be doing some work on the home, as new photos of the house show her garage filled with tools and what seems to be a work truck parked out front. She had lived in at least 2 different rentals since allowing Andrew to stay in the home she owns with their son James, now 5. The rental she is moving from is about a half-hour away from the home she owns. Andrew, along with James, moved out of the Indiana home and to California in the fall of 2022. During an episode of Teen Mom last season, Amber accused Andrew of leaving the home trashed as she, her ex Gary Shirley, and their daughter Lee visited it for the first time since she gave it over to her ex. As the U.S. Sun had exclusively reported, Amber lost custody of James last year, and an Indiana judge granted Andrew's request to relocate with him to Los Angeles. It is unclear why Amber remained in her rental nearly a year after Andrew and James had vacated the home she owns. The Teen Mom star has an arrangement for regular monthly visits with her son, but Andrew petitioned the court last month for an emergency motion to cease her visitation after James was injured while in her care. Andrew filed the emergency motion after James had busted his lip while in her care. The incident occurred while James was in Amber's care at a hotel while she was visiting with him, according to documents uncovered by the Ashley's Reality Roundup. James had allegedly busted his lip while jumping on the bed. The minor child had a busted, bloody lip. The minor child became hysterical. Amber began yelling, and Amber immediately terminated the video call with Andrew and refused to respond for an extended amount of time to his numerous inquiries, including phone calls and text messages. As to what happened and what was going on, the cinematographer claimed in his filing. Andrew asserted that he feared for James' safety and went to Amber's hotel and retrieved James somewhere around 1:30 a.m. After his arrival, the father alleged that Amber made a scene in front of the little boy because Andrew, 39, was taking him away. Amber has since successfully petitioned the judge to seal the custody case. In one scene, Gary, 36, sat down with his wife Christina, 33, to discuss his 14-year-old daughter's recent visit to the gynecologist. The doctor did suggest birth control to help regulate her periods. Christina, who accompanied Leah to the appointment, told her husband. She also said the doctor talked to the teen about sex education, despite Leah insisting that that wasn't her purpose for taking the medication. Gary was supportive of his daughter getting on birth control and stressed that he didn't want Leah to get pregnant at a young age like her mother, Amber, 33, did. "I'm not against her taking it. I mean, I would prefer it," the on-TV dad admitted. "I'd rather her be safe than sorry, though, because she's gonna eventually be old enough and older, and eventually be more curious, and I don't want her to be like it was with her mom and I. And then next thing you know, she gets pregnant." The clip then flashed to Gary talking to Amber about the matter over the phone. Amber looked shocked when her ex relayed the message, although she ended up agreeing that birth control might be the best option for Leah. Gary also noted that Leah felt comfortable having her situation aired out on camera, and that he's proud that the teenager wouldn't repeat the same lifestyle choices as her parents. Fans were first introduced to Amber and Gary when they starred on MTV's 16 and Pregnant while they were expecting Leah as teenagers. "I do feel better that at least Leah is getting that, and she's smart, and she understands about what sex is and to wait," Amber said in a confessional interview. She added that she's glad that Leah wouldn't be following in her footsteps and is taking those precautions. "Ik lo TV." Amber and Gary's exchange was shared on the official Teen Mom Instagram page before the episode aired. But many fans took issue with the reality stars filming such a private conversation for TV. Why are we discussing our kids' medical decisions on national TV? One person asked in the comments, "Isn't this exploiting Leah's personal information so they can cash the check?" Someone else wrote, "This is gross and exploitative," another added, while a final called the top humiliating for the ex's only daughter. Leah's openness. Gary has declared in the past that Leah was comfortable discussing many parts of her personal life on camera. During the Teen Mom OG reunion in December 2021, Gary revealed that his oldest child had begun therapy, a move he insisted Leah gave him permission to disclose.